What is up, guys, and welcome to a much more empty TK's garage, and soon this will all be gone too. In today's video, I got to talk about some of the changes that are coming. I've had multiple truck drivers, other people hit me up. What do these changes mean for me? Because I drive semi trucks in California. You know, is the possible removal of DEF from vehicles going to make that much of a change? Perfect. Man, I'm out in the M5 right now today, and we're out doing our Christmas shopping and trying to get some stuff done for people that I care about, because it is that time of year again. Lights are up, gifts are piling up, and if you're still hunting for that perfect last minute present, I've got you covered. This right here is the Extra Card Holder Pro. Honestly, one of the cleanest wallets out there. It's made from 100% recycled aluminum, blocks RFID without bulking up your pocket or your bag. I actually grabbed this one as a Christmas gift from my baby girl. The color was classy, it's functional. She's been wanting something sleek like this, and she totally enjoys it. If you're traveling or visiting family this season, the Travel Vacuum Pack Kit is another solid pick. I've covered it here a few times, and it keeps everything organized and saves a ton of space in your luggage. And for my Android folks, the new Finder card is clutch. It's rechargeable and helps you track your wallet at any time. And they have all different kind of trackers, not just for Android, but iOS as well. Extra's running their Christmas sale right now, up to 54% off. And if you use my code TK's Garage, you'll get an extra 10% off at checkout. Hit the link in the description or scan the QR code that's been on screen. And it's a perfect time, like I said, to grab a gift that actually gets used. And maybe one for yourself too. And as I've said in the past, guys, I don't promote anything. We don't sponsor anything on this channel unless I actually use it. And why this one is not the Card Holder Pro, it is the wallet. You can see how overpacked I have this thing, how durable this thing has been, and how great this thing has been to use. And even though I have it packed like that, it still works every single time. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yes, the garage is significantly empty, as is a lot of things here. But today I want to talk to you guys about some of these changes. So it's been a lot of fast moving parts thanks to the CEOs of the different auto manufacturers, right? So we know that the CAFE standards are all but dead. And not just that the standards are gone, but they've also done rolled back emissions, rolled back fuel standards. All of this, your vehicle has to get 50 something plus miles to the gallon. Gone, over with. And that's because they're using it as the law was intended, right? No hybrids, no EVs, none of that crap. Well, what does that mean for semi trucks? Bing, 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 same thing. Those same rollbacks are going to go into effect for commercial vehicles, just as they are for consumer vehicles. Now, the big thing is coming down to this diesel exhaust fluid, right? So the president has taken an interest in this recently with pardoning all these people and having the Justice Department dismiss all these cases with people that were involved with diesel deletes, right? Or people that were deleting these cumbersome, overburdened BS systems off of their vehicles, okay? So you have that happening, and then the president's issuing all these pardons. He's really getting in with this senator and going over a piece of legislation called the Diesel Truck Liberation Act. And then we have this complete rollback of CAFE standards and emission standards, basically telling car manufacturers, we're gonna roll this back. We're gonna get rid of all of this. We need you to deal with the affordability of these vehicles for the consumers. And if they do that, we might pull back further. Now, that's music to Ford's, General Motors, and Stellantis' ears, as Stellantis has been one of the biggest ones to do the 180. to go from we're going to go all electric like General Motors was to this ain't working, Hellcat everything, Hemi everything. And when it comes to diesel, the president now is taking a very specific interest and speaking with Lee Zeldin on a regular basis, specifically about diesel exhaust fluid systems and how cumbersome and burdensome they are. And that's why, we find out this week that the government was pushing these manufacturers to make these trucks deleted and test them with proper tunes to see if they could get the same amount of less emissions without all this cumbersome equipment on it. And lo and behold, what's happening? Well, Ford's been doing it. General Motors has done it. Now, from what I hear about Stellantis, they only had one vehicle or one truck that was built that way that's being tested. And as far as I know, they haven't issued any of that test information with. Sometimes, guys, you just can't get a win, and that's what's going on with my camera today, man. It's just been crap. The batteries are just bad. I have to buy new batteries, I guess, for the camera. But anyways, so yeah, with commercial vehicles, or just to wrap that up, it will make it so that those commercial vehicles are going to also end up being cheaper for truck drivers that buy them if they're owner operators. But it's also going to make them easier to maintain, okay? And I'm so glad that the president is taking the time to get that outsider's view with people in these areas where it matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, to actually look at some of the reports and look at some of the studies on what diesel exhaust fluid does to bees. Like, just quick news flash, all right, for everybody that's environmentally psycho, you environmental retards. If the bees are gone, we're all dead. Like, we're screwed. Like, nothing gets, like a big majority of stuff that gets pollinated ain't getting pollinated, okay? That all happens because of bees, all right? And that's huge when it comes to your food supply. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to say that, but I thought it was interesting to see, what's been going on in that regard. And I'm glad to see that they've actually finally started doing some actions to make and it's crazy because we're not even at a year into this administration and so much has changed already for the positive in terms of automotive emissions and the like. But I'm just think about where we're going to be at the end of this administration. Like, oh man, it's just such a good look going forward. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what we do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Major shout out to our sponsors, Exter, again, for sponsoring us every single month. Man, these guys look out, and it's a product that I use every single day. I use those wallets and those card holders every single day. But anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and as always, stay petty, my friends.